Hello. Today I want to talk about one of my most favorite cars in our lineup, and that's this car right here, the Scion FR-S. This car is all about fun to drive behind the wheel. And let me tell you how we get there. First of all, if we look under the hood of this car, you're going to see Subaru written all over the place. You might think to yourself, well, why does it say Subaru everywhere? Well, first of all, Toyota owns about 15% of Fuji Heavy, which is the parent company of Subaru. So this vehicle was born out of a joint venture with Subaru, and it features the Subaru engine, a 2-liter boxer 4-cylinder engine built by Subaru that produces 200 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. Now, let me tell you what a boxer engine is. On a regular 4-cylinder inline engine, you've got 4 pistons or cylinders in a row, and they all go up and down like this. In a boxer engine, you've got 2 cylinders here and 2 here for a 4-cylinder engine, and they both go back and forth like this. So since the pistons aren't going up and down, you can make the engine shorter, and since the engine is shorter in this car, we can place it further down and back, which is going to A, help the center of gravity in the car, which B, helps the handling in this vehicle. You also see FRS written on the top of the engine, and that is Toyota's direct injection system. So it's Subaru's engine, and it's Toyota's direct injection system. This engine can be mated to one of 2 transmissions, a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. The manual transmission is going to give you 22 city, 30 highway for gas mileage, and the automatic is going to give you 25 city and 34 highway for gas mileage. But don't forget, all FRSs take premium fuel. So at least 91 octane must go in this car. And of course, you've got Scion Service Boost, which is the equivalent of Toyota Care. So 2 years and 25,000 miles scheduled maintenance, and 2 years unlimited miles roadside assistance. The maintenance schedule, though, on this car is a little bit different than what we're used to with every other Toyota or Scion. Every other Toyota or Scion gets 5 maintenances within Scion Service Boost or Toyota Care. This car gets 3. Now, why is that? Remember, this is not our engine. This is Subaru's engine, and it does get different maintenance requirements than on a Toyota. So this car gets 7,500-mile maintenance intervals. So at 7,500, customer comes in for oil change, tire rotation, back again at 15,000, back again at 22.5, and then they're done. Of course, Star Safety System, standard on every Scion, analog brakes, brake assist, electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability control, traction control, and smart stop technology. For more details on that or anything else I discussed, please consult your Pocket Source app or Scion Says or eShowroom. Moving to the wheels over here, all FRSs are going to come standard with 17-inch alloy wheels that look like this. We also have vented disc brakes in the front and vented disc brakes in the back. Your front suspension in this vehicle is an independent McPherson strut front suspension. I want to talk about this emblem here on the side, which I get a lot of questions on. This emblem is reminiscent of a few things. First of all, that boxer engine that I just discussed. These are 2 pistons or horizontally opposed pistons going like this. That's what those 2 pieces are. In the middle of this, you see the number, if you look closely, the number 86. And that means 2 things. First of all, one of the vehicles that inspired this car was the old Corolla GTS, or Corolla AE86 from the mid-80s, which was a very lightweight, rear-wheel drive, fun-to-drive car. That's what that 86 stands for. This car is also known as the Toyota GT86 in the rest of the world. You also, if you look closely, see these 4 dots, and what those 4 dots represent, or 4 marks, are the tires of 4 tires of a vehicle drifting. So you have the boxer engine pistons here, the 86, and the 4 tires of the vehicle drifting right there. Moving to the inside of the vehicle. There's one interior on an FRS, and it's black, so I hope you like black. All FRSs, no matter what the exterior color is, are going to come with a black interior with red stitching and these red inserts on the seat covers. That red stitching will also be on your steering wheel, on your shift boot, on the side of the center console, and on the doors. You also have a suede-like material for the seat covers. And that's there for a reason, because these seat covers, you're going to notice, have huge bolsters in them, and this suede-like material help keep you in the seat if you are thrashing this car around curves or racing it on a track. Moving to the back of the car. All FRSs are going to be rear-wheel drive. In fact, this is our only passenger car that we build that is in rear-wheel drive. We also have a special type of differential in the back, and that's called a torsion center differential. Torsion standing for torque sensing. What that's going to do is, if you're at a stoplight and you take off and your rear wheels start to spin a little bit, it's going to transfer power from one wheel to another in the back to attempt to make both rear wheels spin at the same speed. This rear differential, along with the engine being pushed back a little bit, give this car a near 50-50 weight distribution, meaning 50% of the weight's in the front of the car and about 50% of the weight's in the back of the car. Again, that all helps with the vehicle's handling. Back here, you're going to notice dual exhaust. All FRSs come standard with dual exhaust, and you're also going to notice a reflector and your reverse lights down there. As far as the rear suspension in this car, you're going to find an independent double wishbone rear suspension. Again, this car is all about handling. Now, let's take a look at the inside of the car, and I'll point out a few features you're going to want to know inside of here.